Alright everyone, it's time for Occult Literature, video number 117, The Book of Halloween by Ruth Edna Kelly, about 113 pages in length, a little bit of longer than that in some formats, in mine, things being properly spaced, a little bit on the shorter side. But nonetheless, a more or less full-length work and quite a good one. Now, as always, link in the description to my edition of this work on Amazon, second link to my books blog. I believe, although I am not sure, that the only competing edition is a facsimile, which is kind of the reason why I edit so many of these works. Now, Ruth Kelly's work here is quite interesting to me because it's more or less a compilation of other material that's been sort of brought together and synthesized, essentially the author making statements on Halloween traditions going back to pagan antiquity under various banners, including inclusions from other totally discrete holidays that got dragged into the tradition of Samhain, or Samhain, as some pronounce it, and then further perpetuated into sort of the post-Christian Halloween that we know today. And that comes with its own cultural trappings. This work focuses on England, Wales, Scotland, Ireland, Brittany, sort of the coastal region, also the United States, and speaks about things both from antiquity and a more modern trappings as well. And it's worth noting as well, and this is something, of course, not mentioned in the work, that Halloween has continued to morph from its early 20th century character during her time of life. It has morphed significantly from then until now as well. We get now handing out sort of the commercial candy and people dressing up as these very stereotypical sort of post-atomic monsters and figures from Hollywood especially, Dracula and so forth. Things that were scant or non-existent at the time before some of these movies and books and so forth were made. It goes into a little bit of Grimm. It has some coverage from the pastorals of Gay, as well as other authors. I believe it mentions about 100 different actual sources for some of these quotations that are spoken of within the context of the work to sort of show the different cultural and national traditions that really lead to the then modern Halloween, of course, then evolving further in the last century. So it's a very good work of folklore. It's very well written, although it is mostly a compilation, that is, other people's material that has simply been synthesized by the author and then is analyzed further within its own sort of paragraph format. Again, link in the description to my edition of this work on Amazon, second link to my books blog, and if it's folklore you're looking for, there will soon be a new category specifically for works that deal with cryptids, cryptozoology, sort of the dragons and unicorns material, as well as straight folkloric works from generally the modern period. The academic works will be separate, sort of the primary source materials, most of which is older in nature. That's about all. Peace out.